Hey y'all, it's me. I'm back doing my job behind the chair, getting it. Hey, I was really hoping I could rhyme, but I couldn't. Okay, so basically this video is I'm just gonna talk to y'all about a couple of tips that helps your braid install quicker, faster, better, neater, and just overall even. So I like to do the staggering method. So I stack my braids basically in each part. As you see, a braid will fall in between that part. So it's kind of, I should have probably did a close-up, but y'all can kind of see how the braids are falling. I am literally like braiding the first row. For example, I do between 4 to 5 braids depending on the size of the braids. These are considered regular size braids. So what I do is literally wherever that part is that I begin with, so the first 4 braids, I go in for the next row and I'm going to part a braid in each basically space in each parting from that first row. I hope this makes sense, but as y'all can see, the braids are not like completely on top of each other. They are filling in those parts, so that creates the full look. You don't have any spaces, you don't have any gaps, you don't really have any parts where you feel like, you know, this part is lighter or this part is fuller or this part is bigger. They are all even and consistent. A pro tip when using the hair, just literally the way I pull my hair, I have nails, so it's easy for me to just feel how much hair I'm pulling at a time. You really have to get comfortable with how much hair you pull. You should be able to feel how much hair is in your hand when you pull it and stretch it apart. I do use pre-stretch, so I don't actually have to stretch it apart. It's just already stretched. These were waist length, so I just take a smaller piece and add it in at the very bottom. I didn't show that part, but I can do a video showing you how I feed in for extended braids, waist length, booty braids, and maybe I'll do that in another video. But basically, that's really how I install my box braids. It's the easiest method. Always just braid. You want each braid to really look consistent with the next one. You don't want to have a lot of loops or gaps or parting spaces that are just like not clean at all. Fun fact, my mom, when I first started braiding, I used to braid from home. She used to tell me, Nikki, you cannot have nobody come to my house no more until you get these parts right. So shout out to her for making me a better parter, because I always get compliments on my parts. And people will literally be like, I seen somebody who hair you did. I seen her, the way her hair was parted, and I just knew it was yours. And I'm like, really? That is so great. That's actually that's probably the greatest compliment I can receive, honestly, as a stylist, that you've seen some clean ass parts and was like, hey, I know that work. So basically this is the same thing I do. The best method to seal the flyaways, to get all of those frizzy pieces or pieces that are shorter than the other, a lot of mousse. Put a lot of mousse on here. I do this first and then I dip the ends to seal them. I don't use heat or like the lighter anymore. It just makes the hot braids sticky and it makes them raggedy at the end. So dipping them and sealing them is the best method. I do use a kettle because I'm not at home no more, so I can't boil no hot water and pour it in my little pitcher like I used to do. So you get you a kettle, like $15 at Walmart, might be 10. It gets really hot really fast. It takes all about like 3 minutes. So once I'm finishing, like once I'm doing this process, my water is heating up and I just go in and I literally section the hair in two sections and I dip the ends. And pro tip, when dipping your ends, make sure you are moving the kettle in a downward, up and down motion. So when you go down, you want to make sure that the hair is straight. If it's not straight, it will get tangled. It will have a crinkle end, so you will have to redip it. So as you can see, I'm letting it kind of sit and then I'm pulling it down and I'm grabbing it with my towel and just kind of squeezing that excess water. And then I'll just continue to pull all the way down to the end of the braids. Y'all will see how long they are when she stands up. But this is pretty much my process. A couple of tips if you are a beginner or if you do your own hair. Easy methods to do your braids. I finish it off with Got To Be Hold and Spray to, again, ensure that them flyaways are gone out the picture. It's not raggedy. It's not poofy. It's perfect, really. It's really perfect. And it helps maintain the braids. So make sure you moisturize your scalp. And that's pretty much it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this little quick video. This is just another behind the chair of me doing another protective style. Make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment. I will see y'all later.